Welcome to another tutorial. So in this tutorial, we will be learning about a tool called as Nmap. It is a very important tool to learn because this is a tool which is used by most of the penetration testers. Nmap stands for Network Mapper. It is a free and open source utility for network discovery and security auditing. It scans for networks, and Zenmap is a graphical interface of Nmap. Like Nmap is run from the terminal, whereas Zenmap is a tool which has a graphical interface. Nmap has a lot of inbuilt scripts for enumeration and identification of possible vulnerable points. So without further ado, let's directly jump into the tutorial. So for this particular tutorial, we will be using two machines. One is Kali and the other one is Metasploitable, which I have already shown how to do the setup in the previous tutorials. So you have to run Metasploitable. So meanwhile the Metasploitable is setting up. So I'll become the root user here so that I do not have to type sudo again and again. Yes. So for login, as usual, we will enter MSF admin and password as MSF admin, hit enter. So we will clear the screen and let's see what the IP address is. Remember, Kali machine and Metasploitable both should be on NAT. I have already shown that in the setting up phase of Metasploitable. So it has an IP address of 223.131. And let's see what is the IP of our Kali machine. It is 223.130. So this is 130 and this one is 131. Now still, just to show Nmap, so Nmap can be used simply by typing Nmap, and these are the options that we can use with it. To get a proper guide of Nmap, you can type man for manual and type Nmap. So it has all the details, you can study it. It will have examples also, like how to use it, and there are various options that you can use. Okay, we will be discussing the most important ones over here in this tutorial. So to exit this, simply press Q and you will be out of the manual. So firstly, we will do ifconfig. This is our IP address. Now we will use -sn option with Nmap. So let me show you what -sn does. So if you scroll up, so -sn is a ping scan. We are learning ping scan here. So it basically disables port scan. It will tell you which IP is up or which IP is down. It will not scan for any service. So we will use nmap -sn, and which IP do you want to scan? So if I give this over here, this is my IP. So I will give /24. So if I give /24, it means that the first 3 octets, that means the first 24 bits will remain the same, last bit will be changed. So what Nmap will do, it will scan for .1, .2, .3 all the way till .255 and tell you which IP is up and which IP is not. So you hit enter. Let's wait for a while to see the output. So it tells you which all IPs are up. It says 130 is up, so 130 is our IP address. So always remember .1, .2 and .254 are generally the IP addresses of VMware. Okay. So we have to look for IP addresses other than these three. So 130 IP address belongs to the Kali machine. This IP address is new. The rest three are not important over here. However, 131 is important. So this was the ping scan. It basically tells that which all IPs are up and running. Now there is an option -v. What it basically does is it gives you the output that what it is doing currently. So it means like it would give you more information. So if you hit enter, it will like tell you scanning one port, this much is completed, and verbose output will be presented. So if you want more verbose, you can give more V over here and hit enter. So it will give all the data that it is currently doing. Like you can see, it did all these things. So it is a messy output over here, but sometimes to know what actually is happening, we use the -v. Now we have completely understood what does dash SN and dash V do. So dash SN was the ping scan and dash V was the verbose. Now let's say I want to know which operating system is running on 131 IP that I just discovered. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll simply give hyphen capital O and hit enter. So dash O basically stands for operating system. Okay, so it will try to detect that which operating system is this particular IP using. So if you look carefully down here, it says running Linux 2.6. So we have these details and few more details like Linux kernel 2.6 and so on. So it gives us the details of the operating system. So this was the OS detection, how you detect which operating system is being used on that particular IP. Next, let's learn about service version detection. So when you use Nmap, you can use hyphen S and capital V. So this is basically service version. So it will try to detect which service is running on which port number and if possible, what is its version. Hit enter. Now, if you want a verbose output like how many percent is done, etc., you can give hyphen V besides it. Also, you can press enter so that you can know the status like 86% has been done. So now it has been done completely. As you can see, if I scroll above, here I was not able to see the version number. Okay. However, when I give the dash SV option, I am getting the version number also. Now this is interesting. Why? Because if this is an old version, I will be easily be able to exploit this particular service. If you run Nmap normally, just to that IP address without any option, that would also run, but that won't give you version details, etc. Okay. Yeah, so this is just a basic scan. Now there are various options. There is an option like hyphen T5. It is a very fast scan, like it will scan very quickly. You simply hit enter and you will get the results. But it is very noisy also at the same time. By noisy, I mean that it scans very fast, so it creates a lot of traffic. Usually we don't use this kind of stuff because it is detected and then our IP can be blocked. So T5 is the fastest and T1 is the slowest. So T1 will take very much time. If you hit enter over here, so I just cancelled it because T1 was taking very much time. Now you get the point. From T1 to T5 you can use hyphen T4 hyphen T3 also. Okay. Now let's try to use hyphen SC option. What it will do, it will try to run some scripts against this particular IP to detect if any service is vulnerable or not, and let's hit enter. Now this scan usually takes a little more time because it is running scripts. So it will wait for output from each script and then tell you. So that is why it takes a little more time, but that's fine. We can wait that much. You can observe how many percentage has been done by simply pressing enter. And if you want a verbose output, you can type V also. It will say verbosity increased to 1. Now I want to increase more. I'll hit again, hit again. So now verbosity is set to 3. So now you can see the scan has completed and we have got a lot of output. So this output was not visible to us before. Now you can see something anonymous FTP login allowed and something like that. So these are the scripts that Nmap ran and giving us the output. So if you see here, it says initiating NSE, completed NSE. Now what is NSE? It means Nmap script engine. So basically it has lot of scripts which are scanned, and like I told you earlier, so by default Nmap scans for top 1000 ports. However, if you want to give some specific port, you give hyphen P and beside it you give the port number. So this means that just scan port number 22 on this particular IP address. Hit enter. So it will just scan one service. Now if you want service version, then you can give another option over here, hyphen SV that I told. Hit enter. So it will be very fast because only one port is being scanned. Okay. Next comes, what if you want to scan all the ports? So that is very simple. Simply give -p- and hit enter. Now it is going to scan all the ports. So it will take a lot of time. So I will give -t5 so that the scan is fast. I'll hit enter to see the percentage. And it scanned very fast. Let's see if there is any port that was not listed down earlier. So this was our result earlier, okay? Last port it scanned as open was 8180, and the result that we are getting here, 8180 is over here, and we are getting a lot more ports open, okay? So what do we mean by state? Majorly there are three states. One is open, one is closed, and one is filtered. So open means that this particular port number is open and this service is running over there. Okay. So when the state is closed, it means that the port is closed, and when it is written filtered under the state, it means that that particular service Nmap is not able to decide that whether it is open or it is closed. Maybe some firewall rules are set because of which Nmap is not able to scan that port properly. So this was all about state. Now we have learned various different kind of scans, so we can even combine the scans. So for example, I want to run the script, so I will run -sc, and if I want to check the service version also, so I will give -s and capital V and hit enter. So it will take a time, so I'll cancel it right now, but you can try it if you want. One more scan that I would like to show you is the super noisy scan that will scan everything, OS detection, version number, everything. So that is -a. A means aggressive scan. Now this is too loudy and too noisy. I mean, it creates a lot of traffic. That is why we don't use this. So as you can see, it has done every type of scan. We can get OS and service detection performed here. So that means it has scanned for OS services also. It has done traceroute also. These are the service result that it is running, that it has detected. Here is the script results. Okay, we can see version numbers also. So basically aggressive scan runs everything. So these were some major options that we use with Nmap. Let me show you one more thing. Like you run normal Nmap scan on any target, you can even save the output. So these are the options: -on, -ox, -os and -og, and then you give the file name that you want it to be saved. Okay, the N means normal, X means it will be saved in XML format, and so on. So if you give -oa, it will saved in three major formats at once. Let's try this. So we will scan this particular IP address and save it in three formats with the name Metasploitable and hit enter. Okay, now if you hit ls, we can see that Metasploitable.xml is present here, Metasploitable.nmap and Metasploitable.gnmap. So these three outputs have been saved. Now let's say in future, like 5-6 days after, you want to see the results, like what all services were scanned and what were the results. So you simply have to type cat Metasploitable. Let's view nmap and hit enter. So these were the results of this particular file, and this particular file will be available to you graphically also. So here is Metasploitable.nmap. Okay. Sometimes it happens that you have to import the nmap result in XML format. So then you can directly upload this file. Now that was all about nmap. We learned a lot of different scans. We learned -sn, we learned -sv, -sc, how to save the output, OS scan, aggressive scan. So these were the major types of scans that are really important, and during examinations like OSCP, you simply need to use such commands to scan an IP address and further hack it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Now in the next tutorial, I will be showing you a graphical interface of Nmap, and if you like that, you can use that too. Thank you for watching this tutorial.